Start up Hotep Court.
Hotep Court is now in session.
All rise for the dishonorable Judge Uncle Hotep.
Hear he, hear he. Ladies and gentlemen, Judge Uncle Hotep has returned to bring law and order to the Grift land, to Griffosphere, to the Grift universe. If you don't join our, if you're not logged into our Patreon, joined our Patreon, you're missing out on a great Monday show. And we was talking about, because that was fresh off the assassination attempt, right? So we was really like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I mean? We've had a couple days to sit with it, but that was our first thoughts. And Hotep Jesus had some really choice things and some he brought up some chargeable offenses with his commentary on Monday night. Chargeable. First off, everybody has family reunions and shit like that, and everybody goes to family reunions. You usually at a couple, everybody, there's a park, they rent a park out or something like that. You know what I mean? It's regular stuff. They could cook out in the grill, ribs, everything. Now this is where he failed to mention, this is where he was at when he heard the news. He was at his family reunion.
Yep.
A good black man, being a family oriented man.
Mm-hmm.
So on the show, I was like, yeah, where you at? And he was like, yeah, listen. Now they traveled down, that's not unheard of to travel for a family reunion. This guy's like, yeah, man, we just got back from the pool, man, and then we was on our way to the banquet. This nigga said banquet. Like, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. A Boule banquet. When people talk about family reunions and stuff like that, going to the cookout and stuff like that, you know how the Boule said? Oh, we're having a family banquet. So that's charge one, Bouleing in the first degree. That's charge number one, ladies and gentlemen.
Not guilty.
There's no defense for a Boule banquet. Come on, man, stop. This guy said, oh, well, we were going to the banquet. I'm like, oh, fucking banquet. Only rich niggas go talk about fucking going to the banquet, man. Like, what is we doing? That's another open and shut case, man.
Listen, okay. We had about 100 people at our family reunion. And when you have a group, you get a group discount, especially a group that big. So we got hotel rates cheap. And it came with food. Okay. Now, our first family reunion dates back to 1980. And back in them days, we would drive. I remember driving down to Georgia with my grandma. She would pack fried chicken in a little tin foil. And we had something to eat on the way. Back in them days, we drove. Nowadays, it's too expensive to drive. Gas prices is crazy. Back in them days, it would be at somebody's house. Well, as time has gone on, we upgraded. So now we have destinations. So we'll find a hotel and it'll be a 3 day, it technically is 2 days. It's Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday we have our breakfast and we leave out. There's nothing Boule about it. All of my family is either, if you met my family, you'd know. I'm talking down south ghetto. I got one cousin I met this year from Florida. He was talking. I don't know what the fuck that nigga said. That nigga got a deep Miami accent. At this year's family reunion, I did not see a single Boule Negro. And I know how to spot the Boule Negroes. Not a single Boule. Not a single Democrat accent was in the building. At all. I am not guilty.
Chat, let me break this down to you. Because he's trying to get away on technicalities and shit like that. Listen. Like when we say Boule, there's always going to be, the Boule is small, right? But they're still family members with the hood niggas and shit. You might have Boule members and their kids is ghetto as fuck. Trey is trying. He's trying to misdirect y'all. This is an old fucking 52 okey doke, the dope fiend tactics. The inner circle and his family, they definitely Boule. Come on, let's stop.
Nope.
Stop the cat. That's the Boules.
Nope.
He's one of them. But he's got that rare gift, and I have it too, where you can interact with the hood niggas and the Boule niggas. You know what I mean? Like HJ can go on Fox News and shuck a job with the best of them, but then when he go to his family reunion with the hood bull, his hood cousins, he right at home. It's a skill he has. Don't let that fool you. Don't let that fool you, ladies and gentlemen. They're talking about Amber Rose. And they was trying to kick her back in, right? And Hotep, he was kicking her back into. I was like, yo, what Amber Rose had to say? I don't give a fuck about what she got to say, man. Hell with that. Hell with her. Grifter.
I know where you going with this.
Go right back on timeline. The next day, right?
Same night. It was same night.
Same night.
As soon as we got off the street.
This guy puts an Amber Rose tweet in full support of Amber Rose after he just got done slandering on the show. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So that's grifting in the first degree. How do you want to present evidence for your defense?
Listen. Okay, we run a award show. It's called the Grifties. Uncle Hotep told me if I want to win Grifter of the Year, I got to try harder. I saw an opportunity. I saw how popular Amber was amongst the red whites and the red wokes. And you got to strike while the iron's hot. So I took advantage and I said bold, brave, and badass Amber Rose. And that shit went viral. First of all, I'm upset the tweet went that viral. I was like, damn, they really in love with this chick. That was my most viral. You know, I've gotten more followers off that tweet than anything I did all year.
Really?
I jumped 1,000 followers off that tweet. It had 2,000 reposts. I had to mute the bitch. I had to mute the tweet. I don't even know what's going on in that tweet now. I don't know where it's at. But that shit skyrocketed. And these followers started pouring in. And I said, y'all follow me because of this shit? Grifting season's definitely here. It's officially here. And I had to take advantage. I'm not guilty. I had to take advantage. The public is not ready for the truth. Who am I to burst their bubble? On Elon's app. Elon's app was designed to grift. Okay. It was designed to pander. And I had to do right by the people. If the people are behind Amber Rose, I'm behind Amber Rose. Okay.
For 317 episodes, I have been lambasted, ridiculed, made fun of, slandered for pogging. Right? Right? Soon as the griff makes an opportunity, Hotep Jesus jumped right on the pog train. Unbelievable.
You know she got me blocked, right?
No. Why you blocked for Emperor?
I can't remember. This was probably back when I was rapping and I probably said something I wasn't supposed to say. But she's been having me blocked, I think, since like the beginning of Twitter, since she got on this bitch.
So I couldn't even jump on it was so fast, ladies and gentlemen. He jumped right in my lane. I couldn't even get in the lane. He jumped right in front of me. Hauled ass. Like, President Hotep Palger can't even get in on the Paul Griff. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you snooze, you lose. I came right off of that episode too. As soon as we said end stream, I went right to my phone like, I got a banger. And that shit worked.
Come on, chat. Let's get a fair trial here. Let's not make a mockery of this court. Ladies and gentlemen, do not make a mockery of this court. I know you all can get persuaded by this tether and all that. He's slick talking tether. But let's keep it an honest court, ladies and gentlemen.